Kaiju, everybody! It's me, Kujira, back from the depths for another stream, and we're playing Warframe again, and we got a special guest on the show today. His name is Cygnus Pikeman. Say hello, Cygnus. He doesn't have an avatar, so I'll have to try and figure that out later. He's just going to be a mystery voice. But yeah, don't see you for a little while now. He's an international man of mystery, and we were in one of Sentai's famous hangout streams, his international soiree parties that he held every week, and we were just like, I need to stream, but I'd rather not like just ditch Siggy. So I was like, let's bring him into the stream. So yeah, tell everyone a little bit about yourself, Cygnus. Let's see what's on. Okay. So we've got the circuit has been reset today, so we can check out what the new incarnons are. We got the Torrid, the Toxicist, we got the Icor incarnon, we got the Mitre. Oof, that's a wild one. Atomos, ooh, interesting. Not as good as the new core. Very curious, what's that do? Headshots, charges, Paladin Virtue, increased damage, on shield break, okay, ammo capacity. Okay. So, Cygnus, are you familiar at all with Warframe? Oh, that's a perfect time to get back into it. So much more content's come out since then. What shall I go with? None of these look. Well, the game has gone increasingly horny to the point of where horniness is a design factor. You don't even know the half of it. All started with a little gremlin called Wisp, and it's all been downhill from there. Which one would that have been? Oh, Ash. Oh yeah, Ash is. I don't know if Ash is even considered like a viable Warframe now. Like, he's very out the meta, if nothing else. Like there's only about 5 considered to be the best at the moment. Which I'll show off some of the ones that. So the Incarnons are like upgrades for weapons, basically. And so basically the idea is that they are trying to make a lot of the older, less used weapons more viable now. And one of the ways they've done that is rework a new system called the Incarnon system, which was previously exclusive to a few weapons, but now they've basically reopened it up to a whole bunch of them, and we're learning which ones are considered the best. And so the Incarnon is basically an upgrade for a fully developed weapon to make it even more bug nutty and powerful. So effectively, yeah. And this is done on the circuit, which is through the Duveri. So basically each week the circuit will reset and you'll get a new set of prizes, and you'll get to, on Steel Path, which is the more difficult version, you'll get to select 2 of these to effectively win by completing a set number of missions. And then with what am I most likely going to use? Okay. With the standard path, you can unlock warframes rather than having to go through the previous, which still viable way of fighting bosses over and over and over again until they drop. Rather this time around. Yeah, well, that's the way that they probably prefer it, but now they have made it so that the more basic frames are much, much easier to get. So a lot of the things like Loki, Excalibur, and so on, they're all much, much easier to get rather than you having to fight the same bosses over and over again. Well, this is the Steel Path one, so we got to kind of figure out which one sounds the best. But you still got to take into account the fact that some of these weapons may not be that good to use. Like the dual toxicists, I hate using. I remember using them, and they're just real bad. The Ichor Incarnons might be very interesting because that's effectively 2 dual daggers. The Torrid, well, perhaps it should be okay. And actually, cancel. We gotta pick something. Okay. Let's go with these. And we'll go with. Let's go. In fact, I can't actually make some of these because I need access to a clan, which I don't have anymore. Thank you very much, previous clan. Making it no, I'm not even though I am now a Vtuber, I'm not gonna get into that one because it's that one was a bit weird. I am not starting a clan. Clans were oh jeez. Clans are like a nightmare. You want to talk about spending money? A clan is you are spending money to start a clan, even though it's free. Okay, so we get to pick a warframe to build over the course. We've got Vauban. So also because of the way in which the sort of stage of the game that I'm at, we're now looking at these for which one's most viable for consumption rather than actually playing with. Because I have Saren Prime, I have Saren Nova. I have Nova Prime. I don't have Vauban Prime, which is a shame, but I do have Vauban's abilities. So, well, I'll show you the fuck chair, and I'll show you how it likes to vor people. Let's go with Saren, because Saren I don't fancy. Yep. Okay, so as you can see, this is Varuna. She is stacked. She's here to kill, and she is thick as everything. Okay, so we've got Wisp, Mistress of Cake. Yeah, she's caked up. No, I don't want to exit that. Okay, we've got Ureli. If you prefer your girls. If you like your girls a little more J-poppy, you've got Ureli. She's also, for some reason, Tony Hawk. Valka. She's back, and she's real aggressive now. Titania Prime. There you go. Probably, she is much less restricted. Well, she's much more. What's the word I'm looking for? Much less horny in her design. But they definitely have. Well, We've got people like Sevagoth. Oh no, they know what they're doing. Trust me. We haven't even gotten to like some of the deluxe skins, which are things you got like Sevagoth. For some reason I decided that he should look good with a monster paint scheme. I don't know why. Saren, here she is. Here's our Saren Prime, and I'm covering up everything, but she's definitely a mood. If you want to see possibly the horniest skin in the game, let's take a look at Revenant. Let's go over to appearance. Where is it? There we go. And as soon as we remove his cloak, yeah, they really decide to sculpt him. they wanted the extra definition there. Let's put that let's make that skin A. Let's see, Octavia, she is one of the least horny ones, generally. Like, how do you make a boombox sexy? That's the question. Got Nova Prime, still a very classic one. So that was, you can see some of like the more androgynous sort of like designs to them. Here. Well, Mesa Prime's coming up, so just hold on. Make sure your pistol's strapped down is all I'm saying. Nidus, for people who want to fuck monsters. There he is. Neza Prime, affectionately referred to as the Fiery Femboy. Even though he's based off of a Chinese deity and Buddhist themes, but, you know, sacrilege. Mirage Prime, definitely one of the original sexy designs. But, oh boy. I feel like I should save Mesa Prime for the end, because Ivara Prime, frog. She's a frog. It's very difficult to find. Yeah, it's very difficult to find what her actual sex appeal is. Harrow Prime, because people want to be punished. People want to be punished. They are down bad. Also, canonically autistic. I mean, that's his warframes are technically not robots. They are people. They are people who have become machines, if I'm getting the lore right, through the use of a biological weapon that basically turned them into living weapons. And this game has so much lore. And in the case of Harrow, he was originally a guy named Rel, and Rel was autistic. And Rel is such a Chad that, again, if I'm not getting the lore wrong, basically he was made fun of in school. And then the shit hit the fan at the school. And rather than take revenge on people, he used his autistic psychic powers, which is a kind of a weird trope that they put in, but I'm not going to blame them because Rel is such a badass, that he sacrificed himself to hold back the Man in the Wall, which is a recurring character that we have yet to actually see. But basically a dark god from another universe. And Rel is basically has been trapped, holding him back, but in the form of Harrow. And yeah, he's just a badass. He's a cool guy. Yeah, that's kind of the point. It's like he goes through all this shit. But he comes out the other side. We've got Gauss, if you've ever wanted to have sex with a car. I've heard of Key's Party, but this is ridiculous. Oh, they've added a new skin. Oh, Nitralist. That's how Turbo Teen happened. Deep cut to Turbo Teen. Where is he? Equip. Okay. Okay, we'll save some sexy ones. Excalibur Umbra. Everyone's favorite angry dad. This guy has so much lore. Ember. This is one of the especially horny skins. Like, ever wanted to have sex with a fire? There you go. There's look at the definition there. I mean, we haven't even gotten to the warframe that literally has a vagina. So, like, this is the limits to which they got. We got Chroma, the baddest of dragons. Baruch, kind of a weird concept, but he's a sort of somewhere between a Buddhist monk and like a Middle Eastern mystic. I don't know what his original thing is. He uses a lot of Middle Eastern designs in his costumes. In fact, I'll show you one of his alt costumes. A little bit, yeah. There's definitely like certain elements of dancers to him, but just wait till you see what is one of his. Possibly the weirdest skin in the game, but I love it. I definitely want to get it. Look at this. Look at how crazy this is for a warframe design. So this was released. Yeah, this was released with the Duviri paradox, and the Duviri paradox is like an alternate reality where things. The Duviri paradox has a lot of lore to try and explain and try and work around. So basically, another world, everything looks a lot more organic or mechanical or sort of like this wispy sort of design. You'll get a feel for it if you ever play the game. Yes, he has 4 hands. For presumably his like 4 knobs. Or at very least 2. Inoros. Coolest design in the game, possibly. Worst actual warframe. Legitimately the worst. Has very little actual practical use. Is considered very, very bad by most top tier players. Yeah, look at him. He's amazing. He's so cool. It's just a shame that he does suck shit. He's terrible. Terrible to players. He doesn't do anything. Even Hydroid's better than him. And look at him. Hydroid. He's a fucking fish. Oh, no comment. Lavos, if you've ever wanted to do it with someone in hazmat gear, there you go. Hildrun, muscle mommy, everyone's favorite gym mommy. Who, Lavos or Hildrun? I can kind of see it. She definitely has that. Oh, Lavos. Yeah. Bear in mind, this isn't the original color schemes, but he is all about sort of like chemical warfare. So all of his abilities revolve around sort of like different status elements. I think he does natural poison. He has snake themes. Let's see, we've got Cora, everyone's favorite feline warframe. She's I mean, this isn't even the one that's based off of... This is... Let's see. Let's take a look at the skin. She's got a particular skin that is based off of... what is it? Urushu. And... yeah. She's got... She's based off of, like... I don't want to say geisha, but it's clearly influenced by geisha. As you can see, like, literally everything about is influenced by geisha, or more specifically, oiran, which is probably the more accurate term to use in this case, because there is a difference. Oiran were sex workers, and geisha were entertainers. Geishas were originally men, whilst oiran were always women, except for when they weren't. But yeah, she's got a lot of assets, if you know what I mean. You can see just like how horny they've been getting with the designs. Mostly on the deluxe skins though. So you have to pay real money for those. Or do you? If you know how to make platinum, you don't. Let's see. Who else have we got to show off? Okay. If you want your ladies dressed in armor, then Gara is your girl. I'm probably doing like a disservice to her and you by like showing her with all my shit attached to it. That's her original color scheme. But let's go with that one, which doesn't have stuff attached to it, but it has the original color scheme. In fact, let's reset the default colors. So here she is in her original intended color scheme. It is very nice. It has like, it looks so much better. The Prime version looks so much better than the original version, which doesn't look great in my opinion. I mean, it's perfectly fine, but it's definitely not. This one looks so nice. It's so beautiful. Like those flourishes. It's like little tiny influence of Gundam in it. Let's go to, though, okay. Save a horse, let her fucking ride you. Hottest warframe in the game. No doubt, no competitions. Mesa Prime. She is here to, she's a pistol packing mama. And, oh yeah. And I mean, she's just got her whole ass out. Her whole ass out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Which. But I mean, seriously, the fact that they put in the design of having the chaps in so they could basically just show off her ass is pretty genius. Like. Not to mention, like, the side boob. The inner side boob they've got going for her. So, yeah. But, I mean, we could go on for literal hours about how, like, Smash or Pass. I mean, Protea, if you want your girls teched up. If you like your girls really, really teched up. I'm trying to build her at the moment. She's the tactical girl. She can fly through time as well. There we go. There's preview. Like the designs became more and more. Yeah, that's a little bit. Yeah. She's actually, it's just that weird veil. Like, the rest of her stuff isn't actually that based around sort of, like, Middle Eastern stuff. It's just that sort of veil thing. The color scheme... Yeah, the color scheme I can, with the sandy sort of, like, and the orange, I can definitely see that. She's got a really beautiful skin, possibly the most beautiful deluxe in the game. I wish I could show it off, but I can't unless I go to the market. She's quite viable, but she's not top tier. Varuna, the one I started off with, is... See, there it is. Look at that. Look at that skin. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the two... I never even noticed that before. The two-coloured fur on the neck. As soon as I built her, I'm buying that skin. Let's see. Where is she? Where is she? Here she is. Citrine. The warframe that they stuck a pussy on. You think I'm kidding? Yeah. That's a geode with a vagina. Yeah. And it goes all the way to the back. It is... I don't know how they got away with that. I mean, I can kind of see how they got away with it because it's not very specific, but they are... DE is just going completely off now. They're just like, floodgates open, boys. We could do what we want. No, she doesn't have a face. One of her other designs kind of does. Let's see, let's put Varuna on. Because Varuna is the best girl. Not only because she is a wolf, but she is legitimately one of the most powerful warframes in the game. And I have teched mine out to be ridiculous. So, today's goal will be grinding, and then more grinding. Because this is warframe. And there's stuff to do other than grinding. But I'm trying to get pro tier. And that means having to go do Ishtar, which should be one of the ones that drops this thing. Problem with what I'm trying to do is Protea's missions may still be bugged. When they initially brought her in, her missions were bugged, and I don't know if they've ever fixed them. So the drop chances for the item I am trying to get is 11%. I have run this mission probably 50 times in the past 3 days trying to farm Protea. I haven't seen the part that I need yet. Yeah. 11% means it's only going to drop 89% of the time. It's not going to work. It's not going to appear. Not as I previously used to think. That means it's a 1 in 10 chance. No, it means that 89% of the time you're going to be wrong. So this means more and more grinding for me. For your old pal Kuji. Ah. Oh, yes. So yeah, cupboards in the UK, I guess. Maybe this is just a thing that is, or it might just be one of those local things. We refer to them as cupboards. I don't know what other people would refer to them, but I don't know what else you would call them. So yeah, they are just boxes on the wall with doors. I don't know what you would call them. There are shelves inside. And that's a cupboard. Yes. I have open shelving, but I have cupboards for putting other stuff in. I probably have too many cupboards. No, these are handles. These are handles. These are not knobs. Ah, great. Okay, so that's not working. A handle you can put your hand through. A knob you grasp. You grasp your knob and pull it. Have you never grasped your knob before? Whack, whack, whack. Yeah, I don't know. I do think maybe you have too many cupboards in this room. Probably could have benefited. No, you put a cabinet in a kitchen. What are you talking about? And besides, a cabinet has like a glass window to it. We can't hear Sig, right? What is it? Possibly.
I need you to sabotage
Very well,
the
second.
reactor. The reactor is a complex system.
I'm gonna sound like a crazy person then. Am I gonna have to put in if I put that in and then great audio input capture? No. Yes. Okay. Audio output capture. Yes. No.
No. No. Ah, well, hello, Zell.
There we go.
All right.
That means.
Well, I only got like 10 more minutes of this before I gotta get going.
Oh, how ironic.
Yeah, well, I mean, que sera, sera.
Oh well, live and learn. So on. Yeah, so if I didn't sound like a crazy person, I apologize. What was the entire point of me bringing you on here, Sig? I don't know. Oh well, Vtuber Training.
Just talk about cabinets. Part of the training art.
Training art, yeah. Let's go with that. Training art. Definitely not me being incompetent after 2 years of streaming.
Later we're gonna work on your breathing.
Yeah, I definitely need some work out.
Yeah. Gotta keep that count. In, out. In, out. Gotta keep that rhythm.
So yeah, cabinets, I don't know how you would describe them. They have a glass in them. They have to have a glass in them. What are you talking about?
Nope. No, those are display cases.
No. A display case is like entirely made of glass. A cabinet is wood or something else with glass at the front.
Nope. Unless you're talking about a china cabinet.
No, a china cabinet's huge. A cabinet is just a small thing.
But a china cabinet has to be freestanding.
Well, I would say a cabinet by itself is just freestanding. Any form of cabinet is freestanding.
No, sir. Cabinets are mounted to the wall.
What sort of bizarre world do you live in where cabinets have to be mounted to the wall? Cupboards are mounted to the wall.
That's what makes them a cabinet. They're wall mounted.
No. A cupboard goes on the wall. It has to be attached by like some sort of fixture. That's the whole point of having a cupboard. Why else would it be a cupboard?
That you keep food and food accessories in, such as plates and drinks.
Do you not have
Cups.
a parlor? Where do you keep your food? In just
In a
boxes
pantry.
around you?
The food is in the pantry, next to
Pantries?
the washing machine. Pantry. Where the washing machine is.
No. Laundry machine goes in the laundry room. What is this heretical sort of world? What are you talking about?
What? The laundry room? I don't live in a mansion. If I did, it'd be next to the solarium.
Solarium? You mean the conservatory?
Well, I mean, I don't know where your butler lives.
First of all, they wouldn't live in a conservatory. Conservatory is where you take the sun.
That's the solarium.
Yeah. It's also where you take the sun in the conservatory. Why am I doing this? I need to clear up. Oh wait, no, I don't. Here we go. Okay, I've got distracted there talking about solariums. Kill the banker. We must kill him first. There we go. Haha, die, capitalism.
Next you're going to be telling me you store your wet goods and your dry goods in the same place.
Wet goods? What is a wet
Yeah.
good?
Your oils, your vinegars, your... that sort of deal.
You put those in the cupboard with all the other stuff.
Well, that's your bulks.
I don't know what
Yeah,
sort of
but-
like giant things you keep in America where you have to buy like a 1,000,000-gallon box of frosted wheats. But
Are you telling me you do not buy your oil by the
who
5
buys
gallons?
oil?
Then
I'm
what
not trying
do
to
you
ship
cook
it
with,
to like
lard?
the international market.
I'm sorry, are you cooking your quail eggs in lard?
I cook things in butter myself, but if you want oil, you can get like a small bottle from the supermarket, not some drum.
I mean, how do you fry things?
With an air fryer.
Oh, la-dee-da. You can't beer batter in an air fryer, sir.
Yes, you can. I have done it, and it is delicious. Air fryers are a perfectly viable method of cooking, just because it can't be flash fried in an old U.S. Navy cooker that you store in your smokehouse out back.
Whoa. The smokehouse is for smoking. You smoke your meats in the smokehouse. Why would I fry in the smokehouse? That makes no sense.
I don't know what you Americans do, and especially not what you Texans do.
I smoke meat and meat-related items, such as cheese.
How is cheese a meat-related item? It's cheese, it's dairy, it's what formerly came out of meat. Oh no, I'm stuck in the rock.
Yes, meat-related item.
Ah shit, I'm running out of
You gotta
time.
smoke it on a nice hardwood or fruit wood.
So the point of this mission is I gotta get gotta get 75 kills in like just under a minute. There we go.
That is one dangerous hula hoop.
Oh, the Zorus, yeah. It's still one of the best weapons in the game. Huh.
I guess it'd be a chakram, right?
It's technically a glaive.
That is not a glaive.
It is a glaive. It is a glaive.
Well, a pole arm typically requires a pole.
Look, the reference that it is making is to a game called Dark Sector,
The reactor is
which
going
was
into
DE's
Unless you're
Now is your chance to complete this
original
sabotage.
game. The first game
Use
DE
whatever you
ever
can to
produced,
make
which is
sure
the
it never works
people who
again.
produced Warframe, produced a game called Dark Sector. In that, you use a weapon called the Glaive, which is a thrown weapon.
which is a reference to cult
Krull, yes.
or Krull,
Yeah, that is probably
Which-
what the reference is.
which is very much not a glaive.
No. I am well aware that a glaive itself is like either a pole arm or
Fuel
it's...
cell reinserted. When
What
the
is it?
reactor is restarted,
Two-handed
this will trigger a
sword
meltdown.
of some kind?
No, it's only a polearm. It's
Yeah.
a slashing and piercing weapon on a polearm. It's technically classed as a pole axe.
Oh, is it a pole axe?
Destroy
Um,
fueling
Yeah, because anything that wasn't like a spear was a pole axe or something. And it's also
What
not
about
a hammer.
pikes? Pikes were just like pointed
The
sticks.
Pikes
reactor
are
has gone
form a spear.
critical. Get to extraction
They are just a
immediately.
longer spear.
Well, a spear is specifically
length
a
of the pike-
throwing
The
weapon,
ship is
isn't it?
experiencing reduced gravity
No,
and magnetic anomalies.
they can be a throwing weapon, which are referred to as throwing spears, but spears are primarily a thrusting weapon. And once they get long enough, they become a pike, which is only used in formations.
Ah, okay. So that's why you would have pike men.
Yes, we would be aligned soldiers in a formation.
Because that's what the Zulus used. They used a very short spear, which was basically like...
Yes, they used a.
Well, no, the Zulu spear was like a short-handled spear that they would use to like thrust through at very tight quarters. So it was like very, very effective.
That is correct.
Like short distance, which is what kind of
Which
made...
was
Nope. You go ahead.
which was opposed to the traditional African of using a long spear in tight formation, and which allowed them to disrupt their formations by using close quarter attack, from which the traditional formation did not have any good defense against. So their counter strategy is one of the reasons why they were so effective, and just their ridiculous ability to run. Their running speed was close to a cavalryman.
Yeah. Well, it's the just the way in which they sort of like... what was I gonna say? But basically, like there was like a lot of natural... I'm trying to phrase it in a way that doesn't sound like some sort of weird eugenicist way. But basically, the people who grow up in like indigenous places, believe it or not, tend to be much better suited to combat in those places.
Well, living in mountain areas makes you run faster. It's a thing.
Well, it's like how during I forget where it was, but it was like the conquest of the Sudan, I think. I'm not sure if it was the Sudan, but the what were they called?
I need you to sabotage
The
ship's
snipers
reactor.
were
The reactor is a complex system.
that were using
Start
much
by
more
removing the
outdated
fuel
weapons.
cells. My intel suggests
Of
there
the
are
indigenous
rich
people
enemy
there, I
supply
forget.
caches in the area,
What is it
but
called?
I'm
They used
unable
the
to pinpoint
Giselle.
their exact location.
I can't even
Search them
remember
out
what.
if you are willing to shoulder the
I just
added
remember what
risk.
the gun's called.
It is outside of my specialty of mid-century African battles. Don't know.
Anyway, the point I was trying to make was that the people who had like spent a lot of their time in the deserts were much more efficient snipers than the British soldiers that were trying to like conquer the place, because they just like had more naturalization to the desert and could like account for all the stuff like the sun and know how to like see things that a British person would be fucking blinded by the sun.
Well, home field advantage is a real thing. When
Yeah.
you're in your backyard, there's factors that you just frankly stop thinking about that others that didn't consider.
Well, that's kind of like just the whole reason that America lost the Vietnam War is because home field advantage had no. I mean, there was a whole lot of other things to it, but a massive contributor to that was the fact that the Vietnamese and the Viet Cong were much better at the fighting in those terrains.
In the jungle, yeah.
Even if they weren't, trained soldiers. Same goes for like the Iraq War and so on.
Well, but also you keep in mind there are people just living there. They're also hunting for food. Still hunt for food to this day. And there's a lot of things you would not really consider, like how the wind changes within 30 yards in a plane. Because wind currents can vary on a plains area, which is different than how wind currents would affect a more mountainous area.
Sorry, I'm missing what Zell's saying in the chat. Fuck doing this for spawning a sister. Yeah, it's annoying as shit. Does this how many times for an ephemera? Oh, don't even get me started on the ephemeras. I'm just trying to get the one part of Protea that I am missing.
Well, let me put my cup so I can read Zell. Sorry about that. Don't mean to ignore you, my boy.
Yeah, there we go. Get the timer. I would like to do more squad stuff with people on this. Like, a lot of people get put off Warframe because it's very grindy. And you can probably see as to why.
That is actually why I quit. Because I grinded for I don't know how many hours and realized, the game hasn't started. Oh, this is the game.
Well...
Nope. I only like that much grinding workbenches and strip clubs. Not my game.
Yeah. I think now a lot of people are going to get into it because there are a lot easier. A lot of the ways to get the Warframe is now much easier.
Well, let's see if I get approved for my new line of credit. Then I'll play.
Huh.
Reeds have fallen off a cliff.
Ooh, there we go.
Prepare to disentangle.
So, you need to get 75 kills in order to get rotation C, and...
Oh, we just barely squeaked by. I say we like I'm actually helping. If anything, I'm a hindrance.
No, honestly, I've done this so many times I can kind of do it in my sleep now. It's basically muscle memory. Having somebody to talk to whilst doing this is actually a massive difference from like how I did it yesterday, which was about 4 to 5 hours of doing this exact mission over and over and over again until I lost hope in all things. What about people who do it the good old way? Yeah, no. The good old way sucks. We just want a new way that's faster.
Look, for time in, time out, I say good old-fashioned work.
Well, you know, a funny joke I came up with today was I finally found the ultimate... The only place that the utilitarian system of value is 100% correct. Want to know where that place is?
What's that?
In the bedroom.
Oh.
I mean...
Well, the way Warframe's headed, they're going to be the same place.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, there is an awful lot of Warframe 18 plus material out there.
Imagine being an artist, spending countless hours crafting a beautiful 3D model, only for it to be ripped and used in Blender for inappropriate ways.
A lot of the people who are doing that are specifically doing it because they want to see that. I'm not even kidding. I've been on some people who have actually same discords as some people who have actually made some of the skins in Warframe now, and they are very cool with that sort of material.
I feel like there's an option in their contract saying they can't do it themselves.
Oh no, DE I imagine would be very cool with it. They're not a huge production company. They're mostly the same people working on the same thing.
Okay. Because you know about the Disney thing, right?
Oh, you mean like the whole like? There's a whole bunch of that. Specifically, which one are you talking about? Because the Disney sex thing is kind of like there are so much different. There's like at least several different stories.
The one I'm referring to is how all the yabe art of Disney characters is still owned by Disney, and they have to retain rights to that and keep that hidden. There's supposedly a whole collection of this dating back to the 50s in their stores.
Well, I mean, there's that kind of makes sense, but that's more just like intellectual property stuff. If you're gonna have some,
well, there's an argument about that, on whether that is legitimate parody or not.
I mean,
there's some interesting law with parody and fair use there.
Yeah. Well, parody has to be sort of like different. In parody, like one of the things that you can argue, I suppose, is a situation applicable to a character. Like if you have a character who is an adult man and you have another character who's an adult woman, and you put those two characters in a sexual situation within the context of the original media, then would it be parody if someone made up fan fiction of those two characters in a separate sexual situation?
Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the
like,
added risk.
is that then an absurd? Is that more? That would not be an absurd situation because it's something that has happened within the original media. You could make the argument then that like Mickey Mouse having sex with Minnie Mouse, however, would not be from the original media because or rather, is parody because it is a farcical situation that we have never seen happen, right? It is out of context.
Well, one of the fun things about why this has happened is the obscenity law requires it to have artistic value, and parody is been recognized since time immemorial, under common law, as having legitimate artistic value.
It's already closing. If you want in, get moving.
Well, a parody,
as well as being carved out for fair use. So, using a legitimate parody defense really protects these, the creators on several fronts.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like getting into like satire as well, because satire is like allowing you to make jokes of, well, just pretty much anything, basically, by its typical definition. But we usually use it to refer to like political cartoons and stuff, right? So
I think satire can be really anything. I'm still not super clear what the delineation line between satire and parody is.
Well, something that is satirical is literally just like a comical take on a situation. So it can be anything. Like you could, but typically when we think of satire in the UK, we use it to refer to like political stuff specifically. But like making fun of like, I don't know. Oh, fuck! I missed that.
Well, I guess a classic trope
fucking
would be,
hell, that was so close. Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Zelda,
he's not my
clip
king.
this.
I didn't vote for him. You can get it, buddy. Bob and weave, bob and weave.
Okay. Oh, did you see that though? That was the last second. Oh.
Made it by the skin of your teeth.
Oh yeah.
Well, welcome, Raiders.
Oh, hello Raiders. Who's raiding? Can you see who's raiding for
It
me?
is one Jin Quicks here.
Jane Quickspear! Hello, Jen. Thank you for the raid. How you doing, my little hedgehog buddy?
Jin Raiders. And we got
Thank
a
you
new
for the
follow.
I'm just doing a little bit of Warframe with my good friend Cygnus Pikeman here.
Hello.
In fact, Cygnus, why don't you shout yourself out again? Just because I had you muted for like the first half hour apparently.
My name's Cygnus Pikeman. You can find me on YouTube by giving a quick search to one Cygnus Pikeman. I mostly make memes and other satirical content. So go have yourself a good time.
There we go. But yeah, thank you for reading me, Jin. Hope you're having a good day. Still trying to figure things out, so everything's a little bit scuffed at the moment. But yeah, if you guys are
go follow
interested,
Jin.
if you guys are interested, I have a new model coming out. Well, one new model, 2 new costumes coming out on the 29th of May. So look forward to that. I'm going to be posting about it on Twitter real soon. If you want to follow me there, I'm Kuji Raw, same title. Oh, no, we don't want to insert that. I'm just getting distracted here. There we go. Let's pick up the fuel. And we put it into the hole.
When you have a moment, none of your mods are in today, so with that shadow when you got pause.
Oh, okay. Out the way, you. Oh wait, let's do the security thing first. If anyone who's watching me
Destroy the fuel injectors.
doesn't know.
I love that pipe flow hacking minigame.
Oh, bollocks, I did the wrong thing. Thanks for hanging out, Jin. There we go. There we go. Who's making these noises? Where are these noises coming from? Ah! Zell!
Impish little boy.
Ah, I knew there was gonna be in fact, I knew there was gonna be a problem by leaving it in Sentai's chat.
It's open VC. It's open VC night.
Yeah, oh yeah. Everything's open.
Everything, everywhere at once.
Okay, let's hope this is the correct one. If this turns out to be the one that I get it, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking scream. 'Cause I managed to dodge that by 1 second. Ooh. Yes, hello Raiders, thank you. If you don't know me, I'm Kujiro. I'm a deep sea kaiju. And I've been streaming for about 2 years now, but under different names. So I'm effectively a baby again. But I hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you for the follows. No! Still the barrel. Why? Why doesn't it drop? I just want it to drop. 73 meal I
Well, you haven't sacrificed. You gotta sacrifice more. In the old days, we'd burn a diskette. So I don't know. I guess a memory card now. That'd do the job.
I'm like at this point it's sunk cost fallacy, right? I cannot bring myself to buy the Warframe because I've already spent so much time on it. Okay.
Ooh.
So is that our new dono goal? Give them this and you can buy the Warframe.
Resident Evil 4.
Sorry, Zell, I missed that. Like, things broken up on me. Yeah.
They managed to finally crack the Nouveau. Because because they cracked the Resident Evil 4.
The new version?
Yep, the new version.
Wow.
Which means they cracked the latest version of the Nouveau, which also includes the shit like basically everything that's bundled there in that version of the Nouveau.
Ah. So what are they gonna? Is that for piracy or are people trying to get that for porn? That's the question.
Piracy.
I'd imagine it's the same thing at this point, because once you have access to the code, you should be able to
pretty
rip the
much.
models.
Yeah, pretty much. Some games have the shit so crypted that trying to decrypt the game file, so basically messes with the Nouveau. It's really like that for the HD remaster of SMT Nocturne. We didn't get a randomizer because of that. For shame.
Tells me. The anti-piracy measures only affect people who buy the game.
Reactor is a complex system.
Hate it.
Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests
Wow, look at
there
that
are
thing.
rich enemy supply caches
I know
in the
these are
area.
weak enemies.
Yeah, that sure is a thing.
Pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to
Man,
show
I've been away
them
so long, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Oh, have you been awake for like 74 hours?
I said away.
Oh. Oh, you mean from the game? Okay. I thought you said you'd been
Yeah.
awake. I was like, I've been there.
If you were awake for 74 hours, my brother in Christ.
No, my record is 40 hours.
I think 24 is... No, I haven't been awake for 24. No, I literally can't.
I have been awake for about 3 days once.
I literally can't do anything without like
That was all.
at least a good 5 hours. Actually, no, 5 hours I was non-functional basically.
I'd speak more about it, but that would require unhappy context, and to be honest, an animal ruin the night.
Well,
I don't think I can go into detail here. Twitch won't like it.
Yeah. Let's not get too much into details and get Twitch all pissy.
Graham's Void. Gateway collapse imminent.
I'll regale you with the tale another day.
yeah. Let's see. Okay. So, yeah. What is a good conversation topic? Now that I'm thinking about it. We've been through cupboards. We've been through the debacle of cupboards. We've been through satire. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? Let's make it open mic. Let's open the floor. I've never had an open mic thing on my stream, so I don't know what people want to...
See. What's everyone's plans for this summer?
Work apparently. I am working from here till the sun explodes, as I've previously explained to some people.
Goodness gracious.
Let's see here, summer. I am going away for 2 weeks to watch a cat. I have got to make it down to the river again. Cook up some more river soup.
River soup? That sounds disgusting.
Oh, yes. It's soup at the river, not from the river.
I'm just imagining
But it is cooked on an open fire.
A brown pot of bubbling filth.
Oh, well, you've seen the picture.
I don't think I have.
It's in Good Eats on Sentai's channel.
I'll have to look that up. Actually, that's a good topic. What is the grimmest thing you've ever eaten?
That one time my sister made a red velvet cake and she put a bit too much buttercream.
Ugh. Wouldn't that just be slop?
I think it was the point where we all collectively just said that never again.
Dear Grimace, that is a hard choice. I've eaten a lot of things in my life, including dinosaurs, and I've eaten bugs.
I've
Both
eaten
of those
bugs. Bugs are pretty good.
I had an endangered animal once.
What sort of
Could it be
endangered
that we're
animal
getting-
did you eat?
Could it be you're not getting the car because you're using the lower... I can speak English, I swear. Low rank coin. There we go.
No, the low rank coin is the one that you need for this particular part because it drops on certain rotations of the coin.
I ate an 8-axe.
So the issue with the dropping the parts is that it's, first of all, it's got an 11% drop chance, and certain missions are apparently bugged so that they don't drop the part at all. And so you've kind of got to figure out which ones drop the part and which ones don't, but because the part has such a low drop chance, you just don't see it that often.
Gotta love that. And you gotta love how they don't even put fucking pity.
Yeah, I definitely think that, I was thinking this just the other day, that they've introduced pity systems into the game now for various things. Like the new Archon shards, which you use to power up your warframe, but they don't put it into the actual... I suppose technically you could call the circuit pity, because that is pick a frame, and you will earn it after, once you've completed all the circuit. But, rather than having to farm it. But, like, for missions like this, I definitely think they need, like, the... redo the drop chances or something, because... it's almost impossible in some cases. Or it feels almost impossible. You shouldn't be having to farm... It shouldn't be taking like 50 hours to farm a part. It's just...
Yeah.
Especially with a reasonable drop rate. Now, a 1% drop rate, that is reasonable for a 50-hour farm. But a 10% drop rate?
It won't be reasonable unless that 50-hour built towards PT rate. Like other MMOs, for example, like... Yeah, the drop rate is sometimes it's somewhat low, but they give you pity. But there's a pity system attached to it.
See, that's the stall for receiver 3 times in a row now. And it's infuriating. It's like you just want it to end. You just want to end the same.
That was
missions
me when I farmed the ephemera for from that sister.
Yeah, the ephemeras can be especially bad, but you kind of have the benefit there of, like, at least you get like a sister or a glitch out of the process, and you can use that as like a call-in, or you can use it to improve an existing weapon. But for a single warframe part, it's just aggravating. Let's go to the vulture.
Imagine if it's for shit like open world and your PC can hardly run it.
Yeah.
I calling myself out here.
Oh no, it's like, this would be... I'm just glad that my PC can run Warframe. It had like some trouble a little while ago running it, but it's thankfully recovered for some reason. I don't know what the actual issue
Warframe
was.
takes... Wait, you gotta have some beef to play Warframe now?
Not necessarily, but I definitely think it benefits from being optimized, and having a good connection.
Optimization.
Having
We
a good
stopped
connection.
using that in the 90s.
Oh no, the game runs much smoother if you turn off like things like extra bloom and stuff.
I turned that shit off and it's still telecast to me for some reason. Which is why I dropped the game and then played PSO2, which was somewhat worse, but...
I didn't have any issues running PSO2, it's just that the whole thing is 100 gigabytes. Like... what they make that thing out of.
Spaghetti.
I mean, probably.
That's because it's Sega. Sega is good at doing one thing, and that is taking already existing things that kind of go well and then ruin them.
Like Sonic Murder Mysteries.
I still haven't played that. I kind of need to do that. Do I want to do Sabotage again?
It's like Groundhog Day, but each day gets worse.
I mean...
Ah yes, so endless hate.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just Googling something so I can try see if...
We're just drowning out his crying.
How to get the Protea parts. They are found in the Granum Void. No shit, Sherlock. Where to farm Protea? Doesn't tell you anything. How to farm Protea? Doesn't tell you anything. Pro Gamer Talk. Yet Gamer. Reddit.
The most reliable source in gaming.
Like, this is literally all the same shit being reiterated. If people are thinking AI hasn't been used for years, I don't know what has. I don't...
Artificial intelligence when natural stupidity enters the room.
Could... You know what, let's do Fossa for the heck of it. I have done Ishtar so many times in a row. I don't want to do it again.
Does it drop on the other place?
Technically it should drop in any place that has any ships, right? So any of these particular ship missions, all you have to do is go to the Gold Hand and use the
In an attempt to exert power
Granum
and authority,
Void
the
coin
Corpus have
in order
continued
to
refine their most
start
lethal security
the
proxy,
sub-section
the
of the mission
determine its location
that
aboard this vessel and destroy it.
drops the Protea part. But some of them are apparently, they just don't drop parts. So it's very unclear, and I don't know if they have, if this is actually true and people are saying, oh, it's bugged, it doesn't drop at all from these, or if it's people
Remember, the Jackal's
saying
auto repair precepts could make this a battle of attrition you will lose. Watch for an opening.
that,
remember
and
your
in
Parazon.
fact they're just not playing the mission enough and they're not getting lucky. That's the thing. Because obviously you can't expect it
Corvus
to
walkers are heading to your location.
drop, like,
Massive flex plates on
play the
torso.
game once and it
Oh
drops.
god, and somebody called the different games
Comes down hard.
simulators for some wall parts.
Stay ahead of it.
I think Half-Life got called the Serbia simulator.
Oh no, that is not okay.
Tenno, use your
So,
Parazon.
Half-Life Serbia simulator, Cyberpunk 2077 Atlanta simulator,
Atlanta. Oh god, that is wrong.
Danganronpa it's Portland simulator. For some reason, Death Stranding is called Italy simulator when it should be fucking London.
I don't
Because
know.
that's the
There's not that much life in London.
Yeah, there is greenery.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit
I don't know. Do your
approaching.
packages actually get delivered in London? I feel like that's untrue.
Destiny is Chicago. I don't recognize that icon. I'm going to need some help. I'm going to need some help for that.
Overdrive
Flo-
precepts.
I'm posting it on memes.
Okay, means sure.
Florida Simulator. Hiroshima Simulator is fucking Fallout. That hurts.
That's not
that's
accurate.
just mean.
Why does Jin?
Does not look that bad.
Why is it when I shouted out Jin that it redirects to my channel? I set this up the other day. I tested it. And it worked.
Ugh. Twitch funny. Mexico
Okay.
Simulator Gmon though? Serbia
Yeah.
Simulator.
Yeah, I can see that.
Serbia Simulator 2, Half-Life 2? Wait! Serbia Simulator HD, it's Black Mesa. Serbia Simulator 1 is Half-Life. Iraq Simulator Halo. Venezuela Simulator is Left 4 Dead 2. Persona 4 Golden is Cambodia Simulator, and I want to send this to a Cambodian friend of mine for his reaction. Portal 2 for France, Africa...
Who is making this comparison?
This isn't.
Which person is so well traveled that they feel they have an accurate representation of the world?
I don't know, I just found this shit on Reddit.
Okay, I get the Fallout joke, but honestly, Fallout's really Detroit Simulator. It could just be a one-for-one
What is the
picture.
Florida? What is the icon they use for Florida? Island?
Yeah. Chicago, Italy, Serbia. Where's the Florida?
First. Oh yeah, it's that island. It's that island for Florida, but it's
Oh.
first.
Okay,
one.
yeah, that makes sense. Because of the zombies.
Yeah. Canada Africa Simulator for some reason is Resident Evil 2 remake. Should be.
Oh,
I mean, the
Resident
funnier
Evil.
joke would be Resident Evil, like, what, 4?
5.
Is it 4 or no, 5? Yeah, 5.
5.
They go to Africa in 5.
Yeah.
I
4
remember.
is, 4 is Eastern Europe.
Yeah, Resident Evil 5 would be the funnier joke there.
Is 4 meant to be Eastern Europe or is it meant to be Spain? Because I always assumed it was Spain, right?
I mean,
Spain,
you're on
yeah,
to an
four-
old Castellan
definitely.
castle, so somewhat next to Spain.
Well, that guy's clearly a very Spanish. I don't know. You
Let
say
me
midget?
check. Let me check actually exact. Rural Spain.
Yeah, it's very Spanish.
Yeah, because I was like, Salazar, isn't he Spanish? Like,
Castellan.
That guy is like violently Spanish.
Iceland is Skyrim. Canada
Okay.
is Terraria. California is Henry Stickmin. I don't know, I don't get it. Baltimore Simulator, fucking Yakuza. Judging from the icon
not,
is
not actual Japan. Not Tokyo
Yeah.
or Osaka. Yakuza is definitely like,
Baltimore.
yeah. I want to meet this person and just like ask them where they've actually traveled to in their world, and I think it would probably be their front doorstep.
They have never left. They have lived in Botswana their whole life.
I mean, this could be like one of those AI simulator, AI articles, which are now a thing, like that, because BuzzFeed is now using it to generate travel guides, and the Internet Today was going through.
Why
them.
is Portal 2 Why is Portal 2 France? Because you're trying your hardest to escape.
Ah, that makes sense, kind of.
I think, if anything, then that would be England, because I don't know anyone who wants to stay here.
Also, people debating what other parts of the world could be fitting the simulator title. Somebody pronounced Australia Simulator Grounded, second and third place Borderlands and Mad Max. Somebody also said Monster Hunter.
Monster.
No. Monster Hunter, that's South Texas. There are literal monsters here.
I would say Monster Hunter would be Australia.
Target down.
We're basically Australia. We have a lot
What
in
did
common.
we got the Stalfer and we
Wait,
got the Stalfer.
Wait, why is Italy Death Stranding walking simulator? Bullshit! If you see anything in landscape and a Death Stranding screenshot, you will know which is which. Bullshit!
Again, from what I heard, you guys, I don't think you actually get your packages.
We do!
That's not what Ash was saying.
Because sometimes you do, sometimes you do. So like it's like playing roulette. Sometimes you get your packages during that day. Sometimes you get them early. Sometimes you get them late. It's a 33%.
So yeah, I can see it. Always bitching about couriers.
Okay. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something that
Somebody said
I know what to do. I'll be right
TF2
back.
should
I'm
be
going to
called-
get a goat.
Okay. Someone said TF2 should be called the India Simulator or any country known for resource trading. Fuck, that tracks.
So, have you seen footage from the new Zelda game?
I'm avoiding that game like the plague until I acquire it. So
And I don't know the game, and I never saw the game, and generally don't care.
I've seen
Schloshki.
games. I don't know. I'm curious on some of the new mechanics they got.
I mean, if Breath of the Wild is like a full reboot of the series, which it's not, I'm all for it.
I wouldn't call it a reboot.
Don't call it a comeback.
I'll come where I please. It's more of
We
a
received intel that somebody vital to enemy
almost a
operations
thesis,
is here.
a
Find them and
reimagining,
capture them.
I'd say, more than a direct sequel.
I mean, it's the Zelda timeline. I don't think it even exists at this point, but
There is a
No.
timeline?
there, there is an official
canonically.
timeline.
Canonically, the Zelda timeline is actually a multiverse,
Well,
and several ones happen where Zelda dies.
You found
Or
targets.
Link dies, I should say.
Captured them
I'm
quickly
an
before
idiot.
they escape.
which one does he die in?
It-
I forget.
When he dies in the original game, a link to a past occurs.
Oh. Wow, I've never seen an end.
Mission complete.
course.
The captive has been escorted to the extraction
okay.
point. Well done.
We are now
Corpus walkers are heading to your location.
going to find a big gold hand, which we did pass one already.
Okay, those really look like the mooks that were in the Don Baruger show we were watching.
Which ones?
The ones that the ground troops of what's his face?
Oh, the Corpus crewmen. These guys?
Yes. Yeah, they look like them. Don't you think so, Zell?
Look like who? The followers
The
of-
troops from Don Baruga.
It's not Gambaruga, it's fiber though. You got confused.
Oh,
It's fi-
you're right.
Which one was
It is a
Fightbird?
day. Look, they all kind of squish together in my head hole.
All I know is we watched like
the one
a
where
whole bunch of stuff.
the one with the guy that is known as the meme, like the one where the "is this a bird" meme comes from.
Oh,
Is this?
I thought he looked
Which I'm
familiar.
surprised. Is this a pigeon? Are these violets? Didn't catch on either. And they're clearly
I thought that was
daffodils.
from
There's a
a
heavy
wind
unit
named
approaching.
Amnesia.
No, it's from the Firebird.
Oh.
Like episode 3 too. Early in the show.
All right, who's getting strapped in?
After you.
Well, let's do this.
Strap me on. Am I just going around in circles here? Yes, I am. Okay. I hate this game. I hate it. Why am I playing it? Because I have a crippling addiction.
You were born only to suffer.
I mean, that's a very Buddhist sentiment. Wait, no, damn it, I broke my own rules. No religion. No religion, no politics. Kujira doesn't do this stuff anymore.
Hey,
there we go, there's one.
I was quoting a movie.
Which movie?
Fault in Our Stars. Why are we born only to suffer?
The Fault in Our Stars?
Yeah, it's a horrible mean movie. I do not recommend watching it.
Is that...
But it is good for
okay,
memes.
then you'll be able to answer this for me. Is there a shootout in that movie?
I don't think so.
It's about people dying of cancer, right?
Yeah.
I guess they were lying then, or making a joke, but there was a joke. Someone once said, like, there's like, oh, they're dying, so they use their last time on Earth to go kill some drug dealers. Oh, 14 seconds. Oh, fuck.
I do not remember that. I don't think so. That's the end of Taxi Driver. Spoilers for Taxi Driver. That came out before 90% of people were born here.
Oh, 1 second ago.
You can do it. Almost there.
We need more time. Need more time.
You will. Down to the wire, folks. Down to the wire.
I mean, considering I have... Oh, we got it literally on the explosion.
Nice.
That was sloppy. That was real sloppy. Got distracted by Taxi Driver. Wasn't that based on
Still
real
a good
events?
movie.
And we didn't even get this. We got the stroke. Garbage.
Were there killings in the 70s? Sure, but not... I don't think there was specifically a taxi driver that killed a pimp to rescue a 12-year-old prostitute.
No, there was a... Wasn't there someone who wanted to shoot Ronald Reagan in real life and that they used it in the movie?
Oh, no. That, you got it backwards. Taxi Driver inspired the shooting, because he shot Ronald Reagan to impress Julia Roberts, who was the prostitute in that movie. Which, I mean, I'm sure that makes sense when you're severely mentally ill.
Well, it takes all sorts. Am I right? Iliad.
Yeah.
What's that? Assassination. Or invasion assassination.
But, Taxi Driver was a decent piece of cinema. I think the pacing was really too slow for me. Maybe that's just my modern sensibilities.
Go to Eris and see what's there. Mobile defense. Oh,
also,
God.
What do y'all think about cheddar cheese on an apple pie?
Okay, Ed Gein.
No, that is what he does in the movie.
That's what he liked in real life.
Fucking what?
Yeah, that's what he liked in real life. Apparently that's what he asked for when he was arrested. They were like, do you want anything to eat, Ed? And he was like, a piece of apple pie with some cheddar on it. True
Apparently
story.
it's good. I've never tried it. Hope everyone's enjoying our little ad break. Are ads on these customized per person, or are they just blanket ads?
I believe that they're sort of tailored. I don't know what people see. I don't get them on my own channel, and the people that I usually watch, I don't get ads for because usually people gift subs, so I usually end up with never seeing them, or people disable them. I'm not sure what people do. I suppose it could be because of my VPN, but my VPN doesn't run that much. I don't think it blocks ads.
These are like the only ads I can't block. They're just so deep into the stream.
Oh, I'm not sure. I personally am at the point where, like I said earlier, I kind of tempted just to turn them off because it's a pittance. It's an actual pittance.
At that point, you'd ask people to just support for donations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
give bits, buy skins,
or subscriptions, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not really expecting people to give stuff now. I'm like sort of I originally that's what I was very much about. I was like, I want people to give me money for this, and then I realized, you know,
Happy hunting.
I'm not good at what I do, or at least what I'm doing isn't very entertaining. Or if I was entertaining, I lost that at some point, and I need to like figure out what it is that I'm doing wrong again, or doing right again.
Makes you feel any better? You're like in the top 10%.
10% of what though?
All
Capture target
streamers.
has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject
Am I?
back alive.
Because that doesn't feel
there's
right.
an incredible. Yeah, I know. It's a huge gap. It's upsetting, actually.
Mission complete.
Because I think the only thing that I can honestly say I feel I do right is like my build streams or my maker streams, because I see a lot of people's setups and there's a wide margin between, in my opinion, people who do a good setup on a very who have got the budget for it, like it's their, that's what they do 99% of the time, so they are gonna set up a really good looking setup because that's like a professional thing for them, or they post content to YouTube. Does that make sense? I'm not rambling again. Like it's the majority.
Oh, so you mean in terms of like set design and lighting, that sort of deal?
Stay focused.
Yeah.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
And then people who are making Gundams on stream with like a webcam and come on, out of my way, stuff to go. And they don't do it that often. So I feel like, you know, the maker streams are probably the best looking streams outside of, you know, in terms of what you can control. Like, I am happy with how they look, although I want them to look better. I think they look better than, say, most of the people that are doing it at the same like level as me. Does that sound? I hope that doesn't sound like too ostentatious, but.
Well, I mean, I can't really comment on camera quality, mostly because I don't even see in 4K.
Well, nobody does, but.
Yeah, I know. Real life isn't that good, but I can't see that.
Get here! I haven't even used the.
But yeah, I'd agree that they look good. I've watched a number of them myself.
I don't know. I just see other people's streams and I'm like, this could look so much better, or there's a better angle that you could go with these. Last Granum Crown, there you go. Even though you can get them pretty easily. So I don't know.
Free stranded Solaris with
And I don't mean to
Taurus
shit on
and
people,
destroy
but
Armor
I do
6
feel
sectors.
like,
You don't have long.
because I know that I've got a good camera for it. I have a camera specifically designed for it. But like, if people are wanting to do that sort of thing, like, why not? Well,
I
then
have
again,
two
there's plenty of
cameras.
other reasons.
One's,
Okay.
one's a crappy webcam. The other is a film camera from the 70s.
A film camera from the 70s. How do you even rig that? How do you like? How do you?
I haven't figured it out.
I suppose.
I acquired it through people I have met along the way.
I suppose what you could do is
I
like
acquired.
a bunch of HDMI cables and converters.
My original idea was to take a RCA to HDMI adapter and run that into a cat card.
Yeah. That's what I was originally doing with the camera, but then I realized that, oh, I could just try the webcam thing, and that works so much better. It actually does capture in high definition. Not 4K, but it's not the point.
Yeah, my webcam says it's 4K. I don't believe it.
Right, 4K. I don't believe you.
Well, I don't know what you want from Amazon.
I mean,
I
I
think
bought my
they're not even
webcam off
shipped out of the
Wish, so
stores. Oh God, the memes.
I ain't got Amazon money. I got Wish money.
You might as well just bought from Alibaba at that point.
I am tempted to go to Alibaba. Oh shit.
Particle blades
Well,
fallen off a cliff.
some people swear by it.
Prepare to disentangle.
There's interesting stuff that I would like to do on stream that I found on Alibaba. Like there's unofficial Lego kits of brands that I love. Well, it's not unofficial Lego. But you know, it's Lego-alike systems.
Stay focused.
What are they like? Snap-togethers or what's the other Mega Blocks?
No, they are quite literally like recasted Lego parts. Like you can tell if you know Lego parts, then they are just literally just Lego parts.
That's interesting.
I don't want to get into the details of it, but I mean, injection molding is injection molding.
I mean, all you'd have to do is like 3D scan them in the first place to get them to whatever to whatever you want to call it, a usable thing. Okay, there we go. We're out of Granum coins. I'm out of patience.
All right, so now it's time to farm some coins.
I'm not farming coins anymore. I'm just not right now. Protea will have to wait.
I'm petting my cat. I'm petting my cute cat.
You are not mad at your cat for once?
Huh?
What? You're always mad at your cat. So that cat's always up to something.
Oh, I didn't
Not
show off
today.
Garuda. There we go. There she is.
Not today, apparently.
I gotta make a diamond meme. Oh, I don't think I can have this open and run my program. I love this little mini PC. It's been really great.
A mini
But-
PC?
Yeah, I got a mini PC. Yeah, I got it instead of a laptop.
Is that like a cyber deck or is it a...
I want to convert it into a cyber deck. What it is, it's a PC that is mostly designed for office work. It's about, I want to say about, so 12 centimeters by 7 centimeters.
Alright, now don't hog all the desk for yourself, you cuck.
I will hog all of my desk.
Like, I'm starting to get mad at my cat because the thing he does is that whenever he wants to he wants pets, he will literally just hijack my desk.
My cat has decided to live on my desk.
Oi.
But the downside is this thing does not have a graphics card, and there's no way to install one.
Rip that.
But I mean, I can do some basic editing. It's way better than living on a phone, and it's the best stopgap I got for the price point.
I always wanted to buy one of the little tiny laptops that I saw in Japan when I first went there. I went into Big Camera in Shinjuku, and take a drink whenever you hear me talk about one of the times I went to Japan. It's the only thing I've done with my miserable life. But I went into Big Camera, and you go up there, and Big Camera is a weird store. It's technically an electronic shop, except it's not. It sells everything, and literally everything. It's like a supermarket, but tall, not wide. Like, you go up escalators, and you go up escalators, and you're on like a floor that sells toys, right? And then you go up another escalator, and you'll be on a floor that's selling washing machines. And then you go up another escalator, and you'll be on a floor that's selling booze. It's very eclectic. I love it.
Sounds like what Sears wanted to be.
It is. It does feel like a department store, but it has the feel of a supermarket. Do I have Prime cryo rounds? I thought I did. I hope it didn't get purged with the rest of them. Whatever, we'll just put that one in. Vial acceleration. Wait, it's like cat getting into the mic now.
Wait, what?
I heard something like purring for a second, and it sounded like the mic. Cat was in the mic.
It was my cat. It was my cat, yes.
That's just what Zell sounds like. When he gets too happy, he just starts purring.
Just shut it.
Make me.
Primary merciless is what we want as well. Why wasn't I using this earlier? There we go. Okay, this is somewhat usable. Somewhat usable. Okay. So here's something that I realized. Hey, cat, get out of here. We don't like your kind around here. Here's something that I realized that I don't know how to do, like, at all. I have no concept of it. Right? Flirt.
This is going any direction.
Flirting. I have no concept of how to flirt. It doesn't even, register in my brain. Natural talent. Venom dose. Ooh. Yeah, we kind of want to do this.
Yeah. We're like half collab, half open mic. It's just sort of happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you can actually, I'm trying to think now. You could join us, Van, if you wanted. Hello, Van. How have you been? Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. But yeah, I don't know how to float. If you want to join us, just shout, and we'll move the chat over to my Discord because we're currently in Sentai's Discord. Just because that's kind of where we
just taking over the joint.
How does one flirt? I don't know. You tell me. I don't know how to do it.
I believe you can fascinate a woman by giving her a piece of cheese.
Damn.
I've been told this.
She's not a chicken. You can't just... Women aren't chickens. You can't just draw a chalk line in front of them and then hypnotize them. I know that. I think.
I've never had good luck with chalk, but I mean, shiny rocks and food, yeah, that's been a winner.
Let's do circuit. Let's do circuit. And here's my drifter. I wanted a hot babe with demon horns. So here we go. And she's also a samurai.
What do owls do? How do owls flirt?
How do owls flirt? I don't know. Oh, and they... Ooh, smoldering
Your mod, whose name I cannot read.
Oh, Silvage CA, just call him Van.
Van. So
Van.
that's what Van said, is just do the thing owls do. Which is regurgitate mice,
Make owl
attack your
pellets?
hair?
I don't know.
steal your cat.
Who shall we be? Equinox.
Are you kidding me? I have lost count of how many kittens I've lost to owls.
Let's be horny on main. Let's be revenant. Ooh, shit, we got quite a lot.
I say shiny rocks. Everybody loves shiny rocks.
Then you have to illuminate us. What does an owl do?
Yeah, I want to know. What are these owls doing?
Give me a new weapon.
No. You have to grind.
No, in this one, well, actually, you kind of do have to grind. Exceltra. Penta. No, we don't want the Penta. The Penta, fuck.
You know it's good. It's good that Warframe got a fucking roguelike game, because here's another because roguelikes are another genre where you have to farm mindlessly.
Which one doesn't suck? Okay, new core. You need to pick a weapon that at least one that doesn't suck. Why did I go green?
It's not easy being green.
I'm green and I'm retired.
But have you been blue out of a do?
Look at, oh, it's like the distance. It's the draw distance. That's weird. Look at that. It affects you the closer you get to the portal.
That is weird.
I wonder why it does that. It looks like it's an ephemera as well, so it's like overlaying the
Looks like you're getting eaten up.
Yeah, it's kind of the point. Let's go into the Undercroft. Because we're gonna do... I don't know, we'll just do this. This is at least more entertaining to watch, I suppose, than me running the same mission over and over again.
Hey, mouse.
A mouse?
Mouse.
I need to know how to put these soundboards into Discord so I can at least use them.
You upload them like you do emotes.
Okay.
But
I need
good
to
old Wattpad.
get all my actually, that's something I needed to do for a while. I need to get the emotes sorted out because I've deleted all the old ones that we no longer use.
I should have saved them.
I have the files if you want the files. I could just give them to you.
I'm solid, maybe. I actually don't know what I would do with them. I was just fucking around.
If you want the old Max character as Peter Griffin, there you go. Have at it.
There's a lot I can do with that little robot egg.
What else was there? Oh yeah, there was the big brain one, which people did use a lot. The new ones, I think, are going to be suited to the channel.
Are they going live the same time as your model release?
Probably. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on how much work I can coax out of Vika.
Do you have 7TV enabled?
7TV?
Yeah, the emote
Better
extension.
TV, basically.
Yeah.
I don't think I do. I don't think I've even heard of it.
Okay.
Like, there's so much
Like
shit
this
that
the
I
one I
don't
use
have, because I just don't know what I'm doing, apparently.
What it does is it brings in more emotes for people.
Oh, okay.
Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
Like
Okay.
it had animated emotes before Twitch.
Tumbling bust. Okay. What was the name of that again? 7TV.
7TV and better Twitch TV.
Oh, better Twitch TV. Okay, I'll have to look at those.
Yeah, they're both browser extensions.
Oh, okay.
They're both the same extension, really.
I thought there were different extensions that do the same
No,
thing.
they're the same, I think.
Oh, did they merge?
Yeah.
Honestly, with a lot of the Twitch operation stuff, like the streamer elements, I don't seem to get much use out of it because they never seem to work for me. Or at least they used to work and now they no longer seem to work. And I don't know why. Because I don't alter them. I don't...
If you change your name, you have to basically get everything set up again.
Yeah, I knew about that. And slowly I've been
And then
covering the
I
bases.
think you have to also log off and log on.
Yeah, I've definitely done that as well. But like with the shout out one before, I don't know why that did that. Why it defaulted to my channel. I suppose it's possibly because Jin had ended their stream, but
I think you can still shout out non-stream channels.
yeah, that's the thing. I did that the other day when I was making sure that I had reset it up, because I've only got 2 custom commands, and I was like, okay, test. One of them I was for the Discord, which I was doing like, okay, just make sure this has a new lifetime link on it, and that worked fine. And the other one was the shout out one, which I was like, okay, gotta get this one sorted out. And
History dictates that this
it worked fine. I don't know why it's not working today. Literally tested
You
it
would think-
once, and then
You would think Twitch would default some of these commands.
yeah, you would think that.
Like Sarah is such
I
like
don't think people will default certain things that will be really good additions, but no, they just lift them off of third-party add-ons.
well, some things you would think. I don't know. I'm not in charge.
Ah. Yeah, I don't
You
know.
know, we don't talk about the things I was in charge of.
I'm trying to think of what it was I was seeing the other day. I was going through the tags. Oh yeah, tags, and some of those tags are like you'd be surprised at like apparently what you can tag in your stream.
From what I can tell, literally anything.
Yeah, that's pretty much what the impression I got as well, because like unsurprisingly you can search. No, sorry. So when you go into like your Twitch creator channel, you can look at your tags what are being used and see which ones are like getting the most searches. Unsurprisingly, Vtuber, which is like down there, is like the most searched tag. But it'll also like give you suggestions for other tags, and like I think it was like openly just suggesting stuff like sexual content, stuff like that kind of thing. Vtuber, what was it? It was like some other tag associated with Vtubers. So I was like, how the hell is that TOS? Where does Twitch get off using decrying one thing and then just allowing much of it?
Didn't Vishojo have some ties to Twitch?
No idea, to be honest. The only thing I know about Vchojo really is that they have like a bunch of
Enemies incoming. Stand fast.
Twitch biggies, but that's about it. I don't know what connections they have to the actual industry. Wouldn't surprise me.
The CEO was one of the members who founded Twitch.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Vshoujo is it does seem kind of confusing to me, like what their setup is, what their deal is. I always assumed that they were a sort of like effectively indies that were working under one person. I always assumed that it was the CEO or operator or like whoever owns the label of Vshoujo was someone that was one of them, but obviously not.
A fresh wave approaches.
I don't know. Those VTuber things are quite strange. Also,
Yeah.
Don't know much about it.
Don't think too much about it. Corporate VTubers are corporate VTubers.
I mean, I would become
Well.
corpo in a second if people thought I was good enough, but then again, I seek validation and I see jobs as validation because I don't have to get into too much personal information, but
Well, I mean, we're all craving attention here. That's why we're here.
oh yeah.
Right, let's be real.
Like ashes.
Nobody becomes a VTuber because they earnestly love everything.
To the void. This
No,
struggle
there's
goes
like
on for as
reasons
long
for
as you
this.
can stand.
I mean, I've definitely tried to. I think since totally rebranding, there's definitely more earnestness to my VTubing. But I definitely still have an inkling of like, maybe one day I'll get real big.
Secrets lie buried deep within the undercroft.
I honestly don't believe I'm going to be very successful at what I'm doing here. I don't think it's possible.
Keep them powered.
Well, I think anyone can be successful. It's just a case of like time. And some people get successful very, very quickly because, I don't know, of some
Extractor is
quality.
out of power.
Whether it's, you know, attractiveness or... I can hear it. I can hear that fucking stone. Soul stone. Where is it?
But look, I'm not gonna be real with you. I'm not a pretty girl. I'm a weird-looking dude.
Well, that's the thing. Is like, there's plenty of.
I don't got that bass voice.
No,
And I'm not
but-
willing to stream for 8 hours a day.
Where is it? I can hear it. I can hear it somewhere.
Extractor
But
charge expended. Marking void treasure extraction site.
that's not really necessary because I mean, like I don't know what they call it. Do they call it Babaniku or something? Where a guy will use a attractive female. There you are, you fuck.
Get him!
Whoop their
Neato
ass.
will use an attractive lady model in order to get views.
Thought about it. You haven't ruled it out.
Yeah, that's pretty much all about it. Sometimes the model does all the heavy lifting for you.
I mean, what was it you said the other day, Cygnus? I think it was you who said it. Like, you called...
I can't be responsible for what I say.
Oh, no, I totally agree with what you said anyway. I like... Oh, no, that totally works in my mindset. Like,
Void
the
treasure
character,
location established.
Fuji, was totally designed as, like, a thirst trap. I was like... But
Extractor
with,
deployed.
like, my own sort of, like, input behind it. I can hear another one. I can hear it singing to me. There you are.
That is the only time you don't sound like a schizo is in a video game where you can hear it. I can hear it singing to me, calling. I must destroy it.
No, if you collect them, you get a power up. That's what you want. Oh, there's another one. Where are you?
Still though, but yeah, the bit you did show.
An extractor requires
Rune
power.
marrow. I can hear it. Where is it? I do like this. This is probably the most enjoyable bit for me. Is like where you
A new
hunt these little
extraction
rune
site
fragments
may
down.
now be claimed.
There you are. Come here. Falling off the edge of the wall.
Extractor in place.
It just plants you anywhere. It's weird. But
Well-
yeah, the first trap was definitely like, kind of like, it was 50% I want to have an attractive character because I don't feel I am an attractive person. People say otherwise, but I think I might have some form of body dysmorphia because, or I don't know if dysmorphia is the right word, but I have this weird phenomena where I will look in the mirror and one day I'll see one face and then another day I'll see like a completely different face. Essentially the same face, but different physically in some capacity. And it really does seem to be relative to how
Excavator
I...
under attack.
Yo, Kaiju! Sorry, I haven't noticed you. Oh, hello, how you doing? I'm not as cute as you, though. No. There's only one cute Kaiju around here.
I sense
And her name's Yo
another
Kaiju.
void treasure
Hiya, Kaiju. There's a bunch of us here today.
open to you.
Yeah, we're doing it. I don't know if it's not quite a collab, but it's
Buried riches
more like a hangout
are
stream.
here.
We didn't want to finish off the thing.
It is my
Well,
duty
I think
Don't you
technically we're
lie.
officially collabing.
ordinary
Sure.
demands of exception.
Technically, it's not a collab. You just happen to have been in the same VC, so it's an open VC night.
Eh?
Open night.
Yeah, kind of just got invited in here because I wanted to know more about coverage.
And
Confront the
and
maddened
Zell
ones
snuck in
who walk
when we
the
weren't looking, so.
Yeah.
The shadows of armies that do not yet exist.
But he's always
They
welcome.
never become fully real.
Okay. What? Get over here. Get over here. Where's that damn Chaos Emerald? Ah. How many people are chilling? It's just me, Cygnus, and Zelko. You're welcome to join us if you want. We'll swap over to Orcus chat here. You're not doing anything. Of course, you might be at work, so. But if you are free, you're welcome to join us.
Oh, we're gonna have to switch VCs eventually.
Well, we can't hog up Sentai's chat all now. Get over here. Get over there. I'm spinning around. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right. What am I doing? This is not content. Ugh.
Isn't it though? Somebody clip him.
That's not me even trying to sing.
I'm actually just waking up super late. What's up? Ooh, what were you streaming?
She was chatting last night, I believe. I was like, I saw the thing when I got up this morning. I was like, oh, still live? You're up late. And then I went on it. I was like, the Switch has a really shitty optimization for YouTube.
Persist.
I mean, it's Nintendo. I'm not surprised.
Well, YouTube streaming special.
YouTubing, honestly, Nintendo is weird, but YouTube is fucking special like that.
I tried streaming on YouTube. I can't say I hate it, but at the moment I don't see I don't see it as being that many benefits at the moment. I don't know.
It's a different audience space, I think, is really the appeal. Because, like, in terms of interactive stream, it's got a lot fewer features. For, like, chat interaction, moderation, that sort of jazz.
Yeah, I did a chatting stream, but then my friend did a surprise party nightclub, so I ended up streaming for 10 hours after working 10 hours. I'm tired today. Oh, what are you doing watching my stinky ass?
Watching you counts as sleep.
Why does the Exceltra have to be so slow to reload? Need to do something about that.
No, it needs to be slower reloads.
Stage 4.
Slower.
And we like your stinky ass too.
Aww.
I was talking to you, Kaiju.
I advise you
That's what I was
not to
on
be
about.
content with merely
Stink levels are
doing
up the
enough.
height.
I smell something fishy about this.
I advise you not to be content with simply doing enough. Damn!
Endurance is
let's reroll.
defiance.
Dark Sigma grind set.
Endure the undercraft at its most oppressive.
There's Kaiju being flirty again. Notorious
No.
flirt Kaiju.
See, there's your flirty creature.
I mean, I wouldn't mind flirting with Kaiju some more, but she flirts with everyone. You should. I'm surprised at her streams. I was like, whoa, how she get away with saying this scandalous things? You know
Yeah.
what?
You don't need to worry about.
But
you
I'm
don't
a
need to worry
I'm a
about
prude,
scandals.
so
You don't need to
I
worry
love it.
about scandals. At the end, the world is your oyster.
oh yeah.
Essentially, that.
And I'm like
So,
I said,
bracket
I'm a-
open. We're about
I
to
am
good day.
I am a weird repressed person, so I like. I saw one too many sort of like sexual harassment at the workplace things when I was younger, and I was like, that's what all flirting is. I will never flirt with anyone. And then you kind of learn as you get older that that really fucks you over.
Look, office you is not the you outside the office. It's this cool thing called professionalism, but you don't use it when you're not in a professional setting.
Yeah, flirting is fun. It's like, once you get started, it's hard to stop.
It's fun and good for you. It's how good things happen.
GI again. Ugh.
Oh, who is this Nietzsche? I've not met them.
Isn't it kind of weird that I've never played Minecraft? Like, I never had a Minecraft account, ever.
I wouldn't think so. I mean, I've played it maybe less than 10 times in my life. And I own the game, so...
I played a shit ton of Minecraft.
I only played it because of crap launchers, but...
I played it because I was really into that alpha build, and I was killing time.
I was a beta player.
Yeah, when the beta came out, I was like, oh, I have to play this. I can make a little pickaxe. This is the best thing ever.
I saw Oni Plays playing it, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. But they were playing it with mods, and then I played the original game, like the base game, and I was like, this is not what they were doing. I want to rain fiery... I want to rain fiery death from the sky on people, so...
Did you get the mods?
No, I don't even know what mods they were using. And when I searched for, like, how to do a thing in Minecraft, all you get is, like, 8 billion tutorials by 10-year-olds who don't know how to fucking record on OBS. But apparently they did.
Microsoft Movie Maker.
Systems charged with
Imagine using Microsoft Movie Maker when you can use Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Okay, I challenge you to actually make a video using Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Is that something you can do in Microsoft Flight Simulator?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that thing takes so much freaking power. It's like one of the most taxing games you can play.
Is there like a particular reason for that? Because I know that it is effectively meant to be huge. It is effectively a training simulator.
It literally has every switch of control that you need to operate an actual aircraft.
Oh yeah, no, I mean like...
check DMs.
Get out of here.
You know, they actually had... People have had their Flight Simulator account shut down for doing such a thing.
Well, explain what's going on.
I would explain it, but that will get your Twitch account possibly banned. They'll post it in your DMs.
Really? It's been 20 years. I think we're good.
Nah.
Oh dear. I think it's 20 years. I can already...
Well, 20 years and 2 more.
Yeah, I know where this is going. Is it one of those things where it's tragedy plus time equals comedy?
Yes, that is correct. It is my second favorite knock-knock joke.
Check DMs, Koji, whenever you can.
Right. Let's see this. Circuit is... Oh wait, no, I can't. I've still got... in order to get you guys in, I have to have... the thing capturing you.
Capturing me? Oh.
Wait, is Zell muted?
No. No, I can see Zell's...
Just its screen record.
It's in order to get you I don't know if it's in fact it's echoing. It shouldn't be echoing for me. Is it echoing? Has it been echoing this whole time and everyone's been too polite?
I
have
muted the stream
stream.
entirely because otherwise it'd be looping.
I don't want to risk hearing my own voice.
Yeah, same.
Ugh.
I think your
And that will
would
cause
say something, or
echoing.
Ben would say something, so I assume not. Oh, I don't envy watching this one again. I fucking hate audio. I hate audio setup on OBS. It's so bloody annoying. Ah, itchy. Right, is this? I think the game's crashed again.
Fun times.
Fun times were had by all.
So,
No, the game has crashed. Okay, wonderful.
shall we grind for coins and go back to Ishtar
Not.
in your eternal suffering?
Could he? Hold on a second. That was Ishgard, not Ishtar.
Where's Task Manager? Get your ass in here, Task Manager.
So, Zell, how's the new game be going?
No, there we go. It died.
Oh, what was the thing you were playing? The rail game.
Okay, sorry. Going fine. Enough. I mean, it's been launched like how soon ago?
Like maybe not even a month, I think.
Look, we have very different perceptions of time.
Yeah, like it's just been like a month or so. It's not like there's something. Yeah, it's not like something cool will happen right after launch. Give it time. Give it time.
But yeah, okay. The game crashed. We killed it. I killed myself. Duolingo's screaming at me to get stuff done. So I think it's time to end the stream. But thank you everyone for watching. Thank you Cygnus, and thank you Zell for hanging out. It's been fun. I'll have to do more of these open mic night ones before.
And because I have points, we lead.
Okay, are they live?
Yep, they're live.
Okay.
Playing Minecraft. Currently having a collab too.
There we go. We'll raid them. Raid's been created. So thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye, Kaiju. Kiss me. Give you a smooch.
Bye, everyone.
Alright, everyone, see you. Bye. We're gonna go raid someone. Bye bye.